In this presentation, we're going to be talking about prepositions and conjunctions. Prepositions. There are lots of things to know about a preposition. Prepositions highlight the relationship between other words in a sentence, and in most cases they indicate where something is or when something happened. The meaning of prepositions changes in a lot of different contexts, as they have several definitions. Disclaimer is that it isn't incorrect to end a sentence with a preposition. For example, there's a table over there to stand behind, or where did you come from? What form do they come in? Direction, time, location, and space.
Conjunctions. In general, conjunctions are words that connect clauses or sentences in the same clause. There are two types, coordinating and subordinating. You can remember the 7 coordinating conjunctions from the acronym FANBOYS. Examples of subordinating conjunctions are after, because, even if, since, and than, although there are many more that are also commonly used. The rules for conjunctions differ from language to language.
What you need to know about and. And is indeed a conjunction, and more specifically a coordinating conjunction. It is not a preposition, as they are usually used in front of nouns or pronouns and show the relationship between the noun or pronoun and the other words in a sentence. It allows you to join words and phrases in a sentence, acting like the glue for the sentence. It's placed between words, phrases, clauses, and sentences of equal rank. For example, the girl bought a new top and jeans.
Rules for German. The types of prepositions in German include time and place, and these both form a relationship between two noun phrases. Time prepositions include bis, which means to, and seit, which means since. Place prepositions include hinter, meaning behind, and durch, meaning through. But watch out for common mistakes. In German, you don't have the preposition in before the year stated. For example, in 1979. And also, each preposition follows a case, so you must make sure you agree the articles and the adjectives to this case. Conjunctions. Subordinating conjunctions in German change the word order. In the dependent clause, they send the verb to the end. For example, ich mag dich, obwohl ich Schokolade mehr liebe. In this case, the verb liebe has been sent to the end. Other examples are aus and weil. Coordinating conjunctions don't change the word order in a sentence. For example, these include und, aber, and sondern. An example is ich will ein Eis, aber ich habe kein Geld. Here, the verb habe stays after the subject.
In French, there are simple conjunctions such as a and de, and prepositional phrases like d'après or près de. Lots of the French prepositions have many meanings in English depending on the context, so it is important to notice the differences. The most common prepositions are a, which can be translated to at, in, to, or on, and de, which can be translated to of and from. They are mentioned before each enumerated item. For example, she gave a cake to Pierre and Zoe is translated as Elle a donné un gâteau à Pierre à Zoe. A and de are combined with the articles le and les to make one word as shown in the table. When using a feminine word, la does not combine with the prepositions, so it becomes à la and de la. Other common prepositions in French can be seen at the bottom of the slide. There are 6 coordinating conjunctions in French as seen in the table, and there are only a few subordinating conjunctions. Subordinating conjunctions can be classified into different subgroups based on the relationship they express, such as cause, goal, comparison, opposition, and many more.
An example of a coordinating conjunction is and. In the preceding sentence, devo andare a Madrid a Londra per lavoro, the elements brought together by the conjunctions a Madrid e a Londra are equivalent from a syntactic point of view. 2 subjects of the same verbs, for example, Olivia e Beatrice scrivono. 2 subordinate clauses of the same principle, vero, domani, se ci siete e non disturbo. An example of subordinate conjunction is perché, which means because. For example, we can use this when saying non esco perché piove. With preposition, there's in and a forms. For example, directions to when linked to places, for example, vai in Francia, and using a for directions to smaller places, for example, cities and towns. You can say tornate a Parigi.
Rules in Spanish. Coordinate and subordinating conjunctions. The most commonly used coordinate conjunctions, pero, o, y, pues, entonces, y ni. Example, ellos no juegan ningún deporte, ni fútbol, ni baloncesto. The most commonly used subordinating conjunctions is que, mientras, cuando, como, y por qué. Example, te lo diré cuando nos veamos. Rules in Spanish. Prepositions. In Spanish, we can group prepositions as 2 forms, simple or compound prepositions. Simple prepositions consisting of one word, whilst compound ones consist of 2 or 3. Examples of simple is a, con, de, en, para, y sin. Did you know a and de rank as two of the most frequently used Spanish words out of them all? Examples of compound: antes de, fuera de, debajo de. Similar to every other language, Spanish prepositions do not correlate directly with the English ones. Therefore, a common mistake Spanish language encounter is when they attempt to make a one-to-one translation, resulting in incorrect preposition, positioning, or usage which could lead to incorrect use of the language.